Imagine finding a map that was never supposed to exist. A map hidden for over 200 years. A map that cost people their lives. This is not a legend. This is the true story of the Black Dune treasure. It all started in 1812. A group of traders crossed a desert that most people refused to enter. They called it the Black Dunes. No villages, no water, no mercy, but they weren't ordinary traders. They were carrying gold, ancient artifacts, and something far more valuable, a sealed chest wrapped in black cloth. No one knew what was inside, and anyone who asked disappeared. Days into the journey, disaster struck, a sandstorm unlike anything they had ever seen. The sky turned black, the wind screamed like something alive. When the storm ended, only one man survived. His name was Elias Crow. He was found half buried in the sand, barely alive, clutching a leather journal. Inside that journal was a map. Elias never spoke about what happened. Not to the doctors, not to his family, but every night he woke up screaming the same words, "It's still watching." 3 weeks later, Elias vanished. The journal was gone, and the treasure was never found. Fast forward to 2009. A young history student named Mark Holloway was researching forgotten desert expeditions. Deep inside an archive, he found something strange, a torn journal page. The handwriting matched Elias Crow's, and on it was a symbol that didn't belong to any known language. Mark became obsessed. He searched forums, old books, private collectors, until one night, someone messaged him with just one sentence, "I know where the rest of the map is." They agreed to meet. The man never showed up. Instead, Mark received a package. Inside was the journal, complete, and the map. The map didn't show a location. It showed a path that avoided something. Like the treasure wasn't the danger, something else was. Against every warning, Mark formed a small team. A guide, a cameraman, and himself. They entered the Black Dunes at sunrise. By nightfall, their equipment started failing. Cameras shut off, compasses spun wildly, and every night they heard footsteps outside their tents. But when they checked, nothing, just sand. On the 5th day, they found it, a stone structure buried beneath the dunes, old, not natural, and carved into the entrance was the same symbol from the journal. They went inside. That was their first mistake. Deep underground, they found the chest, still wrapped in black cloth, untouched, but something felt wrong. The air was heavy, silent. The guide refused to go any further. He said, "This place is not empty." Mark opened the chest. Inside was no gold, no jewels, only a mirror, old, cracked. And when Mark looked into it, he didn't see himself. He saw the desert, endless, watching. The cameraman ran. The guide followed. Mark stayed. Because the mirror began to whisper, not in words, but in thoughts. It showed him visions, people, empires, wars, all destroyed by greed. The treasure was never gold. The treasure was knowledge. Forbidden knowledge, and it demanded a price. Mark was found 3 days later, alone, miles from the site. The mirror was gone. He never spoke again, not once. Doctors said his eyes showed no fear, only understanding. The Black Dune treasure is still missing. And sometimes, new maps appear online, for a few minutes, then disappear. As if something is testing who is brave enough, or foolish enough, to look for it. Because some treasures aren't meant to be found, they're meant to be escaped.